It's 4:20 in the Rocky Mountains on this old stonehead, and I'm ready to have a fart attack. If you don't know what a fart attack is, that's just me trying to have fun on the YouTube. Fun with art. Fart. I just had to get that out of my system. Oh boy. And what I'm doing today, I've got two more of my cartoons that I'm going to be doing, and these are in the top 10. And I've been trying to do the theme songs, or at least a silly facsimile of the theme songs. And I have to give you my standard disclaimer for this. It's not the right notes, it's not in the right key, and it's probably not even the right tempo. But I'm hoping you might be able to recognize it. I mean, I can hardly recognize it. I've like rearranged it a few times because it doesn't sound nothing like it's supposed to. Hey, Claire, thanks for coming to the stream. Okay, I've been trying to practice this to get it right. I even played it to Jonathan. He called me up today, just went on and on and on about his conspiracy theories until I was just like tired. I go, come on, man, just let me stick my head in the sand. Okay, let me quit babbling for a second so I can get this going. Let me try and figure. Okay, I practiced it a whole bunch. I'm probably going to screw it up a whole bunch. Hey, Jordan Red, because it doesn't sound like it. Do you guys know what that is? Can you figure out what it is? If you can't, I think I told people yesterday. Well, I did. I don't think I did tell anybody what I was going to be doing, but I do have a little bit of trivia on this cartoon that I'm going to be doing. Hey, Dodgy, Carolyn, hiya, Truth, right on, not there. 420. Oh, you see, you got yourself a wrench. I gave you that wrench because it's always, you couldn't put your just emotes up. You weren't even saying bad words and it kept putting you in review. And you've been with me as long as anybody else, ever since Dean Blazing, back way back when I first started coming out of my hole over here. And okay, here's the little trivia that I've got on this. It was conceived in 1995 when he was studying animation at the Rhode Island School of Design. And he made a short. What's my notes? My notes go blah, blah, blah. And then it says there's 18 seasons of this show from 1999 to 2001. They did 3 seasons of it, and it got canceled. And then they sold it to Adult Swim that just put it in reruns, and it became their top-rated show. And then the seasons 1 and 2 went on to DVD, and it became the best-selling television DVD of 2003 and a cult phenomenon. Has anybody figured out who it is yet? Okay. Um, and so then Fox, when this happened, Fox was like going, whoa, what did we do? So they bought it back and in 2004 ordered 35 new episodes of it. And it's been running for 18 seasons now. And it's still running. Nominated for 27 Emmys and has won 8. Has anybody guessed it yet? No, not Futurama. Okay, one of the characters in 2009, I'm not going to tell you the character, but in 2009, one of the characters was voted High Time Stoner of the Year. Okay, now I'm going to flip over what I'm going to do, and you guys will see what it is. And the music I'm playing today, Lisa showed up yesterday, so I'm playing their album. This is Tangled Web, Shine On. And if you look that up on, well, it's on all sorts of, yeah, you got it, Carolyn. Family Guy. Let me get my reference up here so you guys can see what I'm working from. This is what I'm working from. Let me get down, move it over a little bit. This is what I'm working for. I did a little bit of modification to it. Not much on this one, but it was cool. The album cover, or the digital album cover for this album, I did on my very first Tell Me What to Draw show. Lisa asked me if I could do something, and I did that album cover on a 4x6 card. But it's just like blown up and turned into super high res. That was the hardest part I had to. It was scanning it and fixing it. And I did it like album cover size with the idea that it would fold in half. And on the back side, I even had a spider crawling on the web. But it was too big. They just wanted it like a single side. Oh, that's just a regular. I could do this with a regular Sharpie, but I'm using these, and I've been watching some. Hey, for Night World, I've been watching some illustrators. Is the sound mix? I can't really adjust the sound on these because these are wave files that I'm playing. These are the original files that they used to record the album from. Andy sent them to me through a thing called Dropbox because they're so huge. Wave files are just giant, and he sent them to me because, I mean, I basically did the album cover for free. I mean, it was just for fun, really. Everything I do basically is for free. Oh, and this, I mean, I had fallen in love with Lisa's stuff anyway, just the stuff she was doing on her phone. But this just amazed me. And once I did that, even the saxophone player showed up one day in my stream, who was like normally not even normally didn't spend any time on YouTube at all. But after I did the little album cover, she showed up for one of my streams one time. That was awesome. And I've added a few more people into my regular playlist. There was one guy, the DD File. That had been, he had left some messages on some of my videos, and most of his videos were like 8 and 10 minutes long, and he left a message from a channel that he shares with his wife or girlfriend, DD and CC today, and I think they discovered me through Pet Monster and Monster Pet and Chick. They changed their names. And I went and checked out his channel, and I was like, oh, you need to, I told him I'd been listening to it, trying to find something to add to my playlist, and then took a deep dive over there today and found two of his music videos to add to my playlist, my little playlist collection. But sometimes, it's cool that I can play their album. He gave me their album. I don't remember how many cuts are on the album, but I actually have like 4 bonus cuts that aren't on any albums at all. And I don't know if it was me, but it was awesome because this music, they've been trying to publish this stuff since the late 90s. The actual file dates on the files he gave me were 1999. So they've been sitting in limbo for 20 years. And I did the same trick that I did yesterday, where I got a ballpoint pen and traced over my Hey, Bits of Real Panther. If you guys haven't gone to his channel, you should go to his channel. He has some awesome content. Usually it's Funny Fridays, but today he did a Mystery Science Theater spoof that was awesome. I always get a kick out of it. He's such a comedian that I always try and be a comedian back to him. What was my message today? I left a message that, oh yeah, I was laughing from the beginning. Laughing so hard it hurts. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. I'm going to sue you for pain and suffering unless you want to settle out of court. I like laughing at my own jokes. My son told me once that was one of my best traits. And I like to say, if I don't laugh at my jokes, well then who will? I was watching an animator. I can't remember his name right now, but he was doing a live stream today. He's from Disney. He used to do. Hi Naz, welcome to the stream. Thank you, Finite World. He was doing a live stream today, question and answers. He did animation on The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast. I guess he's retired from them now. Pocahontas. I was asking him because, you know, one of the things that's been missing from this list, there are no Disney characters on here. And I was saying that I want to do, and I'm going to do it anyway, but I've mentioned doing Disney characters to a friend of mine that is in, Jonathan. He's in the movie industry. And he always gets on my ass about, oh, you can't do that, that's copyrighted, you'll get in trouble. But he was really laying into me about the Disney stuff. He was like, oh, well, the reason you can't do that is because Disney is just so protective of their stuff. So, man, I must have been in, I don't know how long, I kept asking, I didn't want to spam the chat with it. I'm going to make it anyway. Because I've been looking into the legal aspects of it and stuff, and it sounds like that if I do it, I will just get a cease and desist order first. And usually they don't pay any attention to anybody like me. I mean, if I was really successful, they might. And I've been looking into copyright stuff about other things too, even music. There's a lot of rap used to sample a lot of music, and they didn't really care because they didn't sell too much. What was it? I was watching a thing on Ice Ice Baby. I don't know, some video popped up about people stealing other people's music. And generally when they sample it, as long as you're not successful, they don't really give a shit. But the second you're successful, they want all your money or they want to sue you. But I am going to do it. I mean, there's definitely one that I've got set up here that I wanted to do no matter what, that is yours for sure. Because I kept asking, will I get in trouble if I draw Disney characters, even if, if I give them away? And I couldn't get an answer. I don't know if it was because my name was Stoner and everybody thinks it says Stoner, but that very well could have been why they never answered me, or they were getting their questions from somewhere else, because I kept looking when he had another guy, he was drawing a dragon, and I kept trying to see, where he was picking the questions up from. But I hung out in there until Jonathan called and talked my ear off about conspiracy theories. And like I told him, I mean, even if it is true, what are you going to do? I mean, some of them might be true. Some of them, no way. Mostly, I think, well, actually, there's one of those conspiracy theories that is starting to show up on CNN. I was like, whoa! Yeah, some of those conspiracy theories are actually starting to show up on mainstream media. Kind of surprised me. I mean, I watch a little bit too much news, but I don't let it upset me too much. And usually I watch so much of it, it's just like, I've already heard that. Come on, give me something new. And then they'll do some cute story and I'll go, oh man, that's just your token cute story. Uh-oh. I picked up a lot of black out of there. That's not good. I think I can, let's see if I can erase it. Oh, just gonna have to be more careful. Oh, I'll come back with a darker color and turn it into a shadow. That's what I can do. Sorry if I'm not watching the chat real close. But I think you guys have a good time chit-chatting with each other. I think most everybody gets along. Not everybody. I mean, but not everybody gets along. But hopefully they don't bring their BS here. This is all about trying to forget about all the BS out there, as far as I'm concerned. Showcase some nice original music that you're probably not going to hear anywhere else. That's one of the things I really like to do. Lisa was like, I mean, and at first, oh man, this is just picking up the black way too much. Maybe I should have started with another color and let that black dry a little more. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to have some fun. Fun with art. And I don't know if it shows. Oh, it doesn't show up as bad to you guys. That's good. And I got another flesh tone I'm going to bring down over here anyway. Maybe I just picked up too much black on the tip of that. And maybe I should use the other end. Okay, that's what let me get the other end out there. Yeah, there we go. The other end, I think I can get in there. Oh, I should have waited and done the eyebrows last. The eyelids. I think that's where I'm picking up the black. But as always, if anyone that's been watching this, once I start putting all the other colors in there, these colors just kind of fade out, blend into the background pretty easily. And I do notice that they do have kind of different skin colors, especially when I was messing around with the stuff from Rick and Morty. I don't know who's familiar with Rick and Morty, but it's a trip because Rick had his skin is like this weird grayish flesh. I think his daughter's skin is kind of that color too. Is that his arm? No, that's not his arm. That's his hand. Oh, I didn't draw the hand over here. I'll just do that. Is that all the... Yeah, that's all that flesh I need. And let's see. I think I'll bring this one down in there. Should make it help. Yeah, this will help out on the little spots that the black picked up on. A little bit. Oh yeah, Chris's face just got all messed up. Yeah, it was a trip when I went looking for this. I mean, initially they put this on. Hey, Benny, welcome to the stream. Yeah, initially they put it on CD Baby, whereas now this album is on Spotify and everything, and it's real awesome because my album cover is on there too. And it's just a 4x6 card. And that was before I even had the alcohol marker. It's just like straight markers like what you were using today. Hey Ox, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I did watch that stuff today, Ox. I almost left a comment about what music to play, but I figured someone would tell you what they wanted to hear. Okay, now I think I'm gonna do Meg's hat because I screwed her hat up big time on the initial. It's not that. I want it to be a very bright red, as bright as I can get it. I mean, because it's a funky. Yeah, there we go. I think this color will work good for a hat. I messed it up in the, I messed Chris's hat up too in the preliminary one, but that's kind of why I do it, so that I'll make my mistakes in advance. Yeah, that's what and I think I'm going to use this for their tongue too. No, just his tongue. Her lips. That's what I'll do. Lips. This red, her lips this red, his tongue, and then, oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll use this pink that I decided would be Meg's shirt, and I'll use that for her tongue will be this. Brian's tongue will be this. Oh, red. I can go back with this red. Which color is this? Oh, I think that's what I was going to use for their hair. Let's see, is that the red I wanted? Or is that the red I want for his hair? Yeah, that's it. Meg's hair is the same color. Yeah, the reason this show got canceled too, I mean, I always thought it was because it was rude and crude, but it turned out that the ratings were bad because they kept moving it around and putting it next to shows that were real popular. It was like going next to Survivor. That's why it. So they kept moving it around, and it ended up just crapping out because of that. That's it. No, that's not the blue I was going to use on his shirt. I'm gonna do his shirt a little funky. I decided to go with this kind of funky greenish blue. Let's see. Let's see, Lois's hair. I think this is what I was going to use for Lois's hair. And I'm sure you guys can figure out who's going to be the last one tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the #1 animated cartoon of all time. And then I'll take a day off and think about it. I definitely want to do some Disney stuff and hope I don't get in trouble. I shouldn't. I mean, I'm a nobody. Oh yeah, I need red on red. Stewie's got red suspenders. Oh, wrong red, but that's okay. No biggie. Is it this red? Stewie has a red collar, or Brian has a red collar. Yeah, he won High Times Stoner of the Year in 2009. You guys remember that episode? Going good. It's going good. Having a good old time. Okay. Green. Got some green in here. Green. Lois has a green shirt. You look good with a white collar. I wonder if I should leave a white collar on there. I think I'm going to leave a white collar on there. I think it'll look better with the white collar. Oh, now let me get my brightest yellow that I got here. Take care of Chris's hair. Try and be careful not to pick up any of that black like I did on the flesh. I should have waited, because it seems like the black is kind of dried now. Hey, Turtle. Lion, have I said hi to everyone? I try. I see Roland's in here. Kaza! Welcome, Kaza. Who else? Well, I always go back and look to see who was here and who said what, because I tell you what, sometimes I see some hilarious stuff in there. Oh yeah, what was it that I thought was hilarious from yesterday? Was I had gone for a walk right before the stream, and I came back in and I had my glasses. When I went back and I saw that, I had to laugh. Sherry was laughing at me because I had the glasses on my head and the glasses on my face. What was it? Oh yeah, I need some yellow on this little gun down here. Stewie's murder gun, and I was gonna color it different. I think. What color? It has it purple on there. What did I end? I think I did it. I got all the other colors kind of done. Yeah. Yeah, I think I decided I wanted to do it some sort of like a funky little purple. Because I almost thought I'd do the background in this purple. I don't know, I'm kind of having some trouble with the background on this one. I was trying to like kind of emulate what they got on the picture, my reference picture. But, oh yeah, I wanted to put some of this gray. Oh, I haven't finished Chris's hat yet. Let's see if I can get the right sort of say it's not that bad now that I look at my little reference. I'll make his hat this color. And then I need to pull my black out. I think I'll actually pull my black alcohol marker out here and there. As soon as I come through with some. I needed some yellow on Stewie's shirt. Yellow here. Yellow there. Gray. And get this gray. Do some gray. Is that the right? Yeah, I need like a gray that's just a little bit darker than this one. This one just doesn't quite, I mean, it looks good right at first, but then it like seems to lighten up a whole bunch. I do have some like cerulean blue that is like super, super light blue. In another type of marker, I might have to use it. Start using it some point. I'm going to use some of this on here too. I'm just still not happy with the way Chris's face ended up turning out. And this for his earring. And oh yeah, I wanted to put, we just put a couple of black marks on here for his gun. And then when I come with my white, I'll like put a little dot of white on it. Oh, forgot Stewie's hair. Don't want to forget Stewie's hair. And Mark, if you want to sing Rocket Man, I would appreciate it. Make sure you sing loud enough so everyone can hear. There we go. I'll actually pull out the black alcohol marker to fill in the black here. Black in his mouth here. Do it carefully so that it doesn't bleed over too much. And then black in Chris's hat. Alright. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull out. Hey, Salvador Van Gogh in the house. Awesome, dude. I love your music. I love your artwork. I don't have you actually on my playlist, but every once in a while I play your playlist. And I have like a certain spot where I like to start on it too. I don't remember the exact name of the songs, but there is definitely a little area in there that I usually start on. Oh, and I know what another one I wanted to do. At some point, Jim's live stream the other night was really awesome. And I'm thinking about just putting his live stream in the background one of these days. I mean, I've got 3 of his albums. But I get the biggest kick out of his live streams more than anything else. Is that how I wanted to do this? I'm going to do this. I don't know if this is going to... I mean, I attempted this earlier, and I think I've got a better handle on how to make this look cool than I did in my practice one. And it does, I mean, it'll look good enough. Oh, looks like I'm going a little bit longer than I like to, but that's okay. Because I'm almost there. Almost there. We had a great pre-game pre-show, pre-fart show. That was fun. An angry monkey. From this show, actually. I know what I might do. I'm thinking, I haven't decided exactly what. Maybe I should go to the community tab and do another one of those polls. I don't know. Oh no, it doesn't. I don't ever really touch that money. That money just kind of sits there, and I just start. It just goes out into Patreon. I go around looking for Patreon people that have Patreons, and show my support that way. You know, a dollar level mostly. But if you put that much in there, that would pay for Destiny Guerrera. She just started a Patreon, but she doesn't have a low level like that. Hers are all high. And it's like, I'm not looking for the sort of stuff that she, her benefits for, but I just think that she's awesome. And Mark knows who I'm talking about. We discovered her through Stephanie Douglas. She's another ukulele player and teacher. She's in Florida. And she didn't put any videos out for a while, but she just recently did. Man, you talk about positive energy. She's got some really great positive energy. Oh yeah, it worked. That ended up working better than I was expecting. I mean, I got a little bit more that I want to do to it before I'm done. Actually, I even told my, now that I got Social Security, I can't be too successful. If I'm too successful, they'll start taking away my Social Security. That's why, and if I did start getting successful, I would just try and find some charity to send it to. I know that's what Vinny G does. You guys probably don't know Vinny G, but he's been around for a long time. He's kind of controversial at times. Gets a lot of trolls, a lot of... Okay, that works pretty good. Do I want to put any more color in that? I think so. I think I wanted to put some orange in here. Almost got out of control with that one. Especially the way things are going now. I think things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. Uh-oh. I kind of forgot what I was intending to do there, so I better be consistent all the way around here. One more little thing. Like you were saying, there's always like one more little thing. One more little thing. Okay. I think bring my little gel pen out, throw some highlights in here. And then I got one thing I want to do with my gel pen. My number 8 gel pen. Toxic Trolls of Rock and Roll. Right on. Oh yeah, that is what it looks like. Cool. I didn't even think about that. But you're right, kind of is. Oh yeah, I want to do one more thing with my paint pen. I should be I'm hoping to get some new paint pens, smaller ones. This one's a little bit too big, but I decided it would look really good doing some of this. There we go. Looks like I'm done. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, one more little, always one more little thing you can do. There we go. Let's see, where can I sign it? Doesn't look like there's a good place to sign this. I didn't even sign the...
He said that he's leaving.
How about right here?
But it's not for another woman.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And sometimes I think that I believe him.
Who's here?
I think that I understand.
Okay.
It just gets so hard when I'm
And I like to do this just so that I get it, because these, apparently me doing these thumbnails is working, because my click-throughs are better than they've ever been on some of this stuff. Right on, right on. I love having a nice big, I've never had, so much, but I like to think it's because I've actually been trying to make a good show rather than stumbling around. I mean, I used to be so stoned when I was doing this stuff. I was more of a clown, whereas I'm actually trying to get something, make something look cool, and hopefully inspire some people to have fun with their art. Like I always say when I end my show, Fart Jams for life. Fart Club forever. Oh yeah, yeah. And if you have fun with your art, you might be a part of Fart Club. You're welcome to be a part of Fart Club, but you don't have to be, because not everybody thinks farts are funny. I don't know who those people could be, though. I love you guys. Have an awesome evening. Be safe.